You are live. Okay, according to YouTube, I am now live. Okay, I think everything is sorted. We don't need music because we already have our, well, Open Rails will be providing the music in an indirect manner. But either way, good evening everybody and welcome to tonight's Open Rails stream. Where, thanks to me doing some dredging on my old laptop, well, notebook I'd say, I have gained access to many more things to showcase to you in, well, what should be a fantastic Open Rails stream. Well, it should be as good as I hope for it to be. So hello, Point A, Bogdan, and Jonator. Welcome along. Alright, so I'm going to give a couple minutes. I feel like it's going to be the Northern Line that wins the vote. I have found an activity to drive on the Northern Line. And because the Northern Line is technically, it has, level 2 ATO in real life, we can cheese this, so all I can do is open and close the doors. Train Life GB is trying to behave himself a bit more. From what I've noticed, it's more like ingratiating himself, but I'm sort of just not giving him the attention he wants because I want a break from him until he learns to clean up his act a little bit more once I've given him some time. It'll be a lesson some kids need to learn, but other than that, he's, outside of the antics from the last Open Rails stream, he's largely kept him, he's trying to keep quiet. But how's everyone else days doing? Let me just find this activity whilst I'm starting it up, because, we're just going to go with the Northern stuff. That is obviously going to be the Northern Line. To the grand shock of nobody. So, we're going to be going from Morden to Edgware via Bank. So we're going to be doing the Bank branch. It'll take an hour, which is pretty reasonable. I don't know how long it is on the Northern Line in real life. I need to do stuff and I just can't, and it's annoying. Was it motivation, or you just get caught up with other things? I'm guessing this is regarding to like uni work. Right, so bit of both. Right, fair enough then. Okay, so we depart in like 57 seconds. So I'm just making sure this is all sorted. Am I too quiet? Hopefully I'm not too quiet. Or is the game too loud or anything like that? Just tell me whilst I sort it out. So here's the Northern Line for MSTS. Oh, I technically forgot to open the doors. No. So we start from Morden. As train models go, this isn't that bad. This is actually quite fine. Especially by MSTS models. I'll turn the game down a bit. Alright then. So that should be fine. I love how the signal's green even though there's a train just clearly pulling the line. Alright, I'm gonna just... And... Oh, A. Now it's autopilot time. I'd say sound is alright. Okay then. Well, we should be fine then. So here we are leaving the totally accurate Morden. It's a bit bumpy, I just noticed. Level 2. I have level 2 vibration. Yeah, so the cab works well if you look ahead, but if you look to the left and right, you'll realise, oh, the guy forgot to do that bit there. The passenger view is nicked from the Piccadilly line as well, so it is a bit off. Alright. So we sadly don't have automatic announcements, but that's okay. Something else might later on. Go on. I thought we'd... Okay, yeah. I was going to say, surely we'd speed up by now. So this route is a freeware route that, yeah, it's a freeware route that was done. I think it was on UKTS first, and it was. I did use it more than I thought. I remember speaking to the guy who gave me the sounds. I think they were work in progress. So I managed to get these Northern Line sounds, which are pretty nice. Because it actually sounds like the Northern Line-ish. But, yeah, so it wasn't like the most popular. It was quite... I can't remember when it came out. Was it 2007 in MSTS? Something around that time. It wasn't a very, like, popular route. But people did make activities for it, so that's good enough. Is the screeching. Sadly, no screeching. That's the sadly none. I am disappointed in that as much. I do know that we are slowing down a lot more generously than it would, because this is automatic. Alright, so... Cat! I opened the wrong side of the doors. I just realised yeah. Oops. There we go. I opened the left side doors by mistake because I'm a noob. No, now my ears can't bleed. I know, it's terrible. Unacceptable. Alright, that motor sound has been in every train sim game like OpenBV and even Roblox. I couldn't believe that, but I've never played OpenBV or Roblox for its train simulators. So, now to spoil how MSTS, you know, how I'm able to look around despite being underground. There's your little trick. So the trick here is actually pretty ingenious. It's dirt track, as you can see. Like dirt track ground textures, but the tunnels are just laid on top. I always found this really a cool way of solving the problem of, yeah, how do you have the railway underground without having to make it underground? And this is a good compromise. That's a lot easier route building wise. Alright, so here we are at Collier's Wood, arriving a little bit slower than what's expected. Is this ATO anywhere near as good as I would expect it to be? Obviously not. Yeah, I'm trying to fake the door sounds because the doors don't make a sound in NIMBY Rails. Oh, no, not NIMBY, I mean Open Rails here. So, yeah, it's slightly undershot because of how this game works. Right. Yeah, that laptop was certainly a blast from the past, and okay, so whilst I didn't click on the second account, I did look through the document and user file folders, and there was nothing in there. It was just the sample, like the default Windows XP sample stuff, so like the sample pictures, the sample music. There was nothing interesting, sadly. There was no wacky stuff. So, sadly, there was nothing of interest there. Sim uses the same tunnel laying method. I've never heard of Sim. Oh! I just noticed that signal change from... I noticed that signal change, so maybe we're following another Northern Line. Ooh. Ooh. The plot thickens. There's a crossover there. Yes, it certainly did. Took the L in that aspect. You know, I'm actually going to disable auto driving now. Actually, no, wait, no, because it won't move otherwise. I just realised it will just break. Oh. Move? Stop? 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 Thank you? I opened the doors on the wrong side again. Darn it. Oh, who cares? Who wants to get off at... I forgot a station. Oh, who wants to get off? Stuff that. I forgot what station this was. Balham. Yeah, who wants to get off at Balham? Balham? Really? We can't be at Balham already. Yeah. Wait. We can't be at Balham already. That wasn't... Whatever. Oh, it's yeah, Tooting Broadway. So yeah, maybe whilst you can drive the train automatically, it's still not perfect. Oh, it is a... Oh! Sim is the actual name. It's a simulator that was compatible with OpenBV for both mobile and PC. Oh, I've heard of OpenBV, but I've never heard of Sim. Such a weird name. Right, what's the key command to open doors on the other side? I keep forgetting. Because it's Q for left, and what is it for right? Why did it not stop? Because I'm just gonna go completely past this station here. Which it says it's Balham, but it's not. And it's supposed to be an autopilot. Oh, come on! It says I missed! What do you mean I missed? You stupid... Stupid video game. I thought this was supposed to... This autopilot system is brought to you by CAF. We got offered our 100k scholarship for the uni today. Wow, aren't you a luck? Yeah, aren't you a bit of a lucky bastard? It was based in Japan and South Korea, and the first train simulator I ever played. Oh, well, that's still cool. Hey, what's so bad about the Navy? The Navy know what they're doing, if they're obviously giving away a 100k scholarship. Will we stop at this station? Oh, it looks like we will. Will we actually stop at Balham? They're offering 40k starting salary or 80k starting salary if I want to join the submarine corps. Well, okay, well, here we actually stop on this. There we go, open the doors. Yeah, I opened the doors. Alright, that's good. We have to wait a little bit longer because of our... Yeah. Well, you know, I think I went in that submarine in Portsmouth ages ago, like 10 plus years ago, maybe. Also, hello, Dean. Welcome to the stream. I'll close the doors. And on the other side as well. That's a good idea. Oh no, what happened to the one? How could they have made it worse? The 110 was already bad. It was already a garbage bus route. How could they have made the 110 worse? Oh, I don't remember bringing up my old laptop in the new show. But if I did, that's cool, I guess. Is that a 92 stock with a 96 stock? Actually, that's a good question. Give me a second. I'm not too sure. It claims that it's a 95 stock. But that's a good question. I mean, it looks like it. Yeah. Yeah, it is a 90. Yeah. Whatever. Hello, Nail. Denial. Hello. Thank you very much. That's the second streamer's name I've spelt wrong today. Unacceptable. I'm very familiar with the 92 stock cab. I don't think I've ever seen the 92 stock cab. Alright, here we are, Clapham South. And then we reach the cool station after this. Or is it the one before? Or is it one of the two? Alright, I'm not going to bother opening the doors here, stuff that. But yeah, any second. Hello there. So, RITP are running buses to an imaginary timetable that doesn't match the one on the stop flags. They're not tracking on TFL APIs on bus time talk, and the A316 works. Oh no, that's terrible. I thought they were making the bus route worse by like extending it to Heston or something. Oh, Northern Line, I thought it was BVE. Oh no, this is not BVE, Aaron. This is MS Sport. This is Open Rails. If this wasn't a clue enough, you know, to spoil the magic there. I've been on a 92 stock cab from Leighton to Stratford. It's quite weird. I mean, I've never even seen like a picture of the 92 stock, because it's not something I've ever sat down and said, oh, I wonder what the cab looks like. But I don't say that like in a bad way. It's never something I've researched. Because sometimes there are things I'm quite curious about that I'll just end up researching. But no, this is one thing I've never researched. I do need to film a few more 92 stops, and I obviously need to ride on the refurbished units, which I think I really hate how the motor sounds completely boring. But whatever. If it means like they get to run a few more years, so be it. Beggars can't be choosers. Ah yes, welcome to Clapham South. It's like a just 495 stock. Slightly undershot once again. Even this one's undershot it. So apparently GBR is set to be fully operational by October 2027. Whoa, well, that'll be cool. Hopefully we'll get some improvements. Oh, there's my train. There's my train. So yeah, that sounds really bad that the 110 is like that. I'm so sorry about that, Dean. Hopefully they'll fix. Well, they won't fix it. You know the drill. Stagecoach in my area the other day ran a bus with passengers and with no blinds that didn't stop at any of my stop at my bus stop. Maybe they were indecisive. I always found this station to be, like, the narrow platform stations to be really cool. Maybe it's designed to undershoot. It's really annoying, because it means, you know, that little bit is screwed. Oh yeah, close the doors. Yeah, close the doors before going. That's a good idea. Oh, darn it. Meet the ghost train! There we go. I use the Northern line sometimes, but my most used line is the Jubilee. For me, Piccadilly is the one I've used the most, and it's the one I grew up with. District coming right behind that, and then Hammersmith City, I guess. My bus driver on the go-ahead BZL didn't stop at my bus stop on the way home like a few hours ago. Woo! Oh, isn't that great? So fun when that happens. I like the charm of the narrow platforms, but they're a bit scary when you're on them. Yeah, especially if it's the peak hours, so I don't blame you for thinking that. Oh, Stockwell. Hello, Lucas, the Electrostar. Welcome on to this. Well, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice day as well. Oh wait, so for that entire journey, there was for that entire sort of section, there was a bit of a draft. Oh, I'm a complete idiot. Before anybody asks, no, there is no traction interlock. I love on the other side, the round will say Moorgate. Yeah, they do. Well, it's like a weird reversed Moorgate. Let me put my phone against it so I can look at the reflection. Oh, it's... Yeah, it's flipped. It's flipped the wrong way, yeah. On the subject of Stockwell, I'm going to be doing the Victoria line next. Yeah, I think we can have a look at the Victoria line. Assuming we can make it the whole way on this thing. If it starts behaving like that 3-2-1 and it gives up, then we'll do the Victoria line early. Though I think what I might do is I might do another different route and then the Victoria line, just so we get a bit of a break from London Underground. So we like Underground, then National Rail, then Underground. I think that's a good idea, because I've found another route which is, well, not the best. Let's just say that. It's the 1967 stock spicy pepper, which is a nice little throwback to back in the day. So in a way I missed the 67 stock. I did grow up with them, and it was quite a shock of when the 2009 stock came along. But things happen. Yeah, I know it's identical in a way, but it was the Victoria line was a lot faster than the Northern line, the Bakerloo line. Oh, we are quite close to another train. Oh, hang on. It's right in front of us. Can you see it? Can I? Let's use the camera. Right there. Has anybody seen the images and vids of the 379 at King's Cross? Yeah, progress is going pretty well, it seems. I'm guessing they've already modified it to 110 miles an hour. Wouldn't the 09 stop be the last tube stop to not have a walk-through carriages and aircon? Yeah, I mean, it's very unlikely that they'll make the same mistake twice. Oh yeah, we've got AI. We're not. I mean, how else? That's the way we're stopping at stations and potentially stopping at signals, because obviously since this is, oh, well, there's a little bit of a gap in the air. Cheeky. Since this is a an activity, we can have the train drive by itself. Oh, they aren't modified. Of course not. Of course not. Well, you know what? Let them suffer. Let them suffer. Oh, I missed your comment, Dean. Yes, there are Southwest. You have the entire Southwest Trains network in open rails through a route called Dorset Coast. You have pretty much the entire yeah, so you can do the like well, what's the one I'm looking for here? Like, you can do pretty much everything except beyond Yeovil and Bristol. So every other Southwest train service you can think of that isn't the old Brighton service, and isn't like basically get a map of the Southwest Trains network, cut off Salisbury to Bristol and Yeovil to Exeter. That is what Dorset Coast offers. Dorset Coast version 6 gives you all of that, including Reading to Basingstoke. Yes, you also get the Hounslow loop, but I'd like to remind you that it is an MSTS route, so there are a few inaccuracies. Yeah, you basically get the whole network. Oh, hang on, the 387s are only permitted 100 miles an hour on the East Coast Main Line? Oh, I never knew that. I thought they could do 110. I feel like a complete idiot now. You know what? What I'm going to do after I've done this stream is I'm going to get that clip of when I got umbrella scoped by that 387 and calculate it the exact speed of how fast it was going, because I swear it was doing 110 there. Well, no, it could be 100 actually. You do get 458s, yes. There are some 458s, although they don't come with the route. They are like separate downloads. So freeware, like extra trains. They can do 210, but Point A Rail has information that they are limited to 100. Yeah, I thought it would, that does sound a bit weird. Like, you know, we can go fast, but let's just not. If that's... if they can only do 100 because of the pantograph, then I guess that makes sense, but it's still weird. Because they were built to do 110 miles an hour. Like, it wasn't like, you know, they took it, it wasn't like they went to the local Quick Fit and said, Oi Dave, can you, like, shoot this up a bit? It was from the factory they could do 110. So, it just feels like a self-imposed limitation, but whatever. Well, it's got to do with the wires and pantographs. Still dumb, because, again, the GWR ones will do 110. Can we see Southwest Mainline London to Woking Suburban? That would be kind of cool to do, possibly, but I would like to do that as an activity. That way you can see the lag of the the trains. I haven't found a good activity yet. So once I do that, I'll consider it. Spicy pepper. But not for now. Oh, I updated my NIMBY Rails, blueprint of the Brighton thing, the Brighton mainline thing. So I've finally added Victoria, London Bridge, and Blackfriars and City Thames Link. So it's all done now. You now have 69 stations on that pack. So if you want to build the Brighton mainline in Train Sim, you can... No, not Train Sim, in Open Rails. You can do that. Oh, the official Discord workshop bot. Oh, they have a workshop bot. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'll join the Discord. I'm still a bit iffy, because then people could find out who it is, and then I'll get harassed by kids. Well, it depends. Actually, well, I guess it depends on who's there. Yeah, I can imagine. I could see Dovetail doing London to Guildford, or maybe London. No. Waterloo to Hampton Court, and it includes a 707 and a 450. So not even a 455. That's my prediction. The server's moderated fairly well from what I can tell, and there's only a few active people. Alright then. That doesn't... Okay then. That's some nice extra confirmation. I'll still consider it. Not a maybe. Not a yes, but, you know, not for now. London Bridge. What the heck's that? Huh? What the? What's that? Why is there an extra piece of... Oh, what is this track? Huh? If we're at London Bridge, like, what could that be? What is that? What the hell? Top 10 mysteries science can't find out. Oh, old line to King Will. Oh! Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, good thinking. I didn't think about that. Thanks. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. The server is very good. Everyone's friendly and adult. There are quite a few active people, so it's fairly busy. Okay, fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. Well, thank you very much. Alright, here we are at the old bank. He's talking about the NIMBY Rails server. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, this route also includes the Waterloo and City line, which is a nice little bonus, and I think, you know, yeah, that's nice. So, if you have any of the Waterloo and City line rolling stock, you can do this. Pretty neat. Do you like via Bank or Charing Cross? Well, it's like I don't really have a preference between which branch, because it really depends on where I'm going, depending on what line I'm using and which one I have. Well, I don't really have a preference. No, I don't have a preference between the two. Sorry. Both are frequent, and both have their perks and problems. The West... Oh, hello there, the West London transport enthusiast. Welcome aboard. Charing Cross branch is better. I rarely use the bank branch, almost always on Charing Cross. Fair enough. I think, I don't know which one I've used the most. That's a good question. I'll need to think about that. Totally legit. This is totally a 95 stop passenger view. Well, there's a scrub who's clearly desperate for girls driving about on a motorbike at this time of the evening. You're not going to get any girls driving in some sort of stupid Suzuki. Go away. I'm always on the back branch since I can get to London Termini, more London Termini that way. Yeah, fair enough, makes sense. Where am I waiting for? I always use Edgware bit as I live not far from there. I mostly ride from Warren Street to Embankment, seeing as the district line was closed quite a lot. Yeah. Hello again, Train Life GB. No, I did not hear about the 455 getting sent away for scrapping. I've actually been on all of Southwestern's 455s. So, yeah. It's no shock, like no loss for me. I know my most used branch is Edgware, as two of my relatives are buried near Golders Green. That's a shame. Well, I will say that Golders Green is probably my favourite area of London, though. Obviously, I love the Jewish bakery they have there. But I also like riding on the H. Which one is it? Is it the H2 or the H3? Which one is the one that is more frequent and does the circle from Golders Green to Golders Green? I forgot which one it is. The H2 or H... Okay, H2. Oh, well, you said you don't know H2. Anyone else? There's two bus routes in Golders Green that do a sort of... One of them does a sort of... Okay, so it is the H2. Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember which one it is. Yeah, the H3 is the one that does, like, Monday to Friday. I've been on both, but I just like riding the H2. There have been a couple of times where I've just gone on the H2 and done the whole service. I wouldn't call it therapeutic, but I just like it. Especially if it was, if it's pouring with rain, then it just feels nice to ride. Yes, I have heard of the London Underground song, Train Life GB. Oh, we are in the Void Station. I don't like those songs. Don't blame me for not liking them. I can tolerate them. Oh, City Road, yeah, thank you very much. Oh, look how close we are to that Northern Line. Oh, I got a message from my friend. Hang on a second. Alright, I'll check that later, Jamie. It'd be funny to hear you sing it. Ha 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 ha. No, I'm not a singing person. When is the 108 going to get the planned Invera 200 EVs? Oh, no, who knows? 2085 as far as I'm concerned. I like the Citaros, but I hate the 108 as a route. It's a horrible route, but I like the Citaros they use on it.
Control 313, 313, acting when...
Oh, we're gonna wait for the signal. Oh my goodness! I just realised the game is smart enough to realise, okay, the boarding is completed, but the signal ahead is red. Don't move. Oh my goodness! This is something that isn't done in Train Sim, like in Train Sim Classic. The train will drive right up to the signal. Oh, I'm in a gasp. Whoa! Holy guacamole! That's cool. Forget Train Sim Classic, Train Sim... Of course Train Sim World doesn't have this. Yes, yes, Crazy Shot. The 108 has terrible traffic because Blackwall Tunnel, LOL, XDDDDD. But also, what else is it? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, it also feels very windy well, okay, not compared to the 309 in the Devon's Road area, okay. But it's just not that direct. It really, it needs to be in my perfect world, the 108 would use Citaro hybrid bendy buses. Or Citaro electric bendy buses. I don't care which ones. Yeah. Train Sim World doesn't even do this. Yeah. Yes, the Tramlink had numbered bus routes. And I am using ATO because, look, Ma, no oh wait, there's no webcam. Alright then, well, I am. Swear on me, Nan. Hello, LeMaya! Yay, welcome along. How you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. How come the 376 is hated so much? It's like a... Well, lack of air conditioning is one factor, and just, you know, the seats bad. The 378 seats aren't that good either, but at least you know what you're getting into. Hello there, Midnight Sticks, as well. Welcome along. Yeah, lack of they haven't even changed the livery. Like, they at least did that with the 465s. But they've kept it the same since they've introduced, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want people to feel too old, but they're basically 20 years old now, the 376. Well, let me check the introduction thing, bear with me. Oh crap, hang on. Wrong tab. Oh, King's Cross. Oh, Virgin Radio. August. Oh yeah, no, they're 20 years old now. They are over 20 years old. Oh, what about that? I was in Dartford 2 weeks ago and saw a 376, but I waited for Thameslink service, well, because well before a 376 ECS came through. Right. Yeah, I did hear about the 357 refurbishment, but I don't think they've started it yet, or they've just confirmed it. Or if they have started it, I haven't seen any photos. That is true that they haven't had a livery update on the 377, but they've at least just made a few tweaks here and there. Don't worry, this switch here is normal, don't worry. Oh, I just love... sorry, I love how animal-like the third rail is here. It's just the bare minimum because of the curve. No curvatures allowed. I just watched your latest video. I can't believe your old PC is still running Windows XP. Oh, hold on a second. Are we actually fully on the platform this time? Can I open the doors? We're fully in the platform for once! Yay! Oh, it's an incredible Euston station. Don't mock it. How can you mock this amazingness, you evil human being? Look at this. This is delicioso. And anyone who questions it is on... is off there. He's no... Oh, for goodness, that stupid moped rider. Sod off. Oh. Anyone who questions this is just, you know, off their trolley. No, close doors. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the southern livery myself. Is this the Northern Line or Jubilee Line? Well, I don't know why you're even asking that, because this is clearly the Metropolitan Line. Can't believe. How can anybody question this? Yes, I did see your message, Bogdan. Just because I didn't reply to it instantly doesn't mean I missed it. It just means I didn't reply to it instantly. Or more likely, I didn't have anything to add to that. Oh, the platforms for the Victoria Line and Northern Line are a pain at Euston and Warren Street. They are a bit of a noob trap. For sure, that's the way I like to describe them. Like, if you're bad at navigating, then this can be very scary. Like, Euston is very scary. No, there is no S7 or S8 stock in MSTS to my knowledge. I think I've only been to Angel once or twice, and that was intentionally. I do love the lack of padding in this timetable. Well, I'm not the London Underground expert personally, so I don't know if this is accurate or not. So I'll just politely nod and say, yeah. Well, anyway, here is Camden Town Junction, which I always found so cool. I've always found the junction just so cool. And who needs to slow down for this junction? Slowing down is for scrubs. Well, since we're in oh, it's a bit bouncy. Look at that. There's a party going on in that coach. Let's look at it from above. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Camden Town Junction is fun to build in NIMBY. Yeah! Yeah, fun is one word you can use. Has anyone seen the Jubilee Line train terminated at Waterloo, London Bridge or Canary Wharf? No, no, or no for me at least. I've always been quite lucky as to not have my... Well, I'm guessing if I fought hard enough, there's probably a time I've been on a Jubilee Line that's terminated somewhere. Camden Junctions. Sorry, my pronunciation was unacceptable there. That being said, Camden Town as a station sucks. What train review is next? The next train will be a train. I hope that answers your questions off the rails and bits. The next train in my train review will be a train. You're very welcome. 5 house points for your kindness. We're almost all the doors made it this time. The railway review to oak furniture. Well, I've at least decided what I'm going to, what's it called? I've decided what I'm going to do for, April Fool's 2025. So I'm happy about that. Well, there aren't really that many Morrisons near where I live, let alone ones that have trolleys. So that would be I have to find a Morrisons rather than, you know, like, ugh. If I see a review to Japanese knotweed, I'm unsubscribing. No, my dastardly plan. I have to change my April Fools now. I can't lose 1 subscriber. Without the 1 subscriber, I'll be nothing. I jest, but I was going downstairs past my mum one day, and she was watching YouTube on the television, and she was just watching some, I don't know, it's like some stupid true crime YouTube. I don't know. I don't really care. But what I do care about was that the YouTuber was complaining. Well, no, he was begging for subscribers, and he had 75,000 subscribers, and was begging for more. Now, I'll accept that 75,000 isn't, like, in the millions. I'll accept that. But at what point do you have to say, you're being a bit greedy? Yeah. This is what happens, like, when you reach that sort of level, you go, oh, I need more, give me more, give me more, Some people, this is what happens when you are just focused on success and nothing more, that you need more, you need more. It's like the more crabs from SpongeBob, like, what do you not understand the meaning of more? In your own famous words, we are not brainless sheep. Well, you say that, but as I was about to leave, he was responding to a chat message of someone saying, I've subscribed, and, you know, we got to get you to the top, whatever, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. I did see somebody who asked me why my humor was so funny. But, for me, it's just sort of, if people find me funny, that's cool. I do like entertaining people. If you find me funny, that's cool. If you don't, that's fine. But I do like to hear what people have to say. I do like people contesting what I have to say. In a sort of, you know, I like to engage with people. But I also like I just like entertaining people. It can be quite fun. But I don't like to force it. I'm very, I think for me, my humor is very observational. I do like observational humor. That's my strength. There's a movie poster I just saw there. What is that? What movie is that for? Oh, man, there is no way I can see that. There is no way I'm getting the movie. I mean, look at that. With the highest graphic settings, I think, there is no bloody way. I mean, I can tell that's a tube map, but that's because I've recognised that colour pattern to be the most thresholded tube map one could get. It'd be 4K. 4, yeah, certainly 4K. Yeah. Maybe the movie is called The Wheat Looking Thing. Alright, see you later, Train Life. Yeah, Hampstead is one of the deepest station on the underground. Which have I actually have I left Hampstead Station? I don't know. I'll think about that. You should do a collab with Yowie someday. I think I'll pass on that. Whilst I don't have a problem with Yowie at all, our humour styles don't mesh in any way. The thing here is that I'm very mellowed with my humour, whereas if we were to compare ourselves to generations, for me, I'm of the YouTube poop generation, and Yowie is a bit beyond that. And whilst that alone is not a problem, I don't think they would work. I'll put it to you like this: I don't watch Yowie's videos. That should probably tell you something. I did watch his Yowie News one, but that was only because he said he put a few little references for me, and I went, oh, alright, fine. Obviously, I wouldn't... Meta is probably the wrong word to use. Oh, that's a sharp switch. You'd feel that. Look at that, yeah. You'd feel that. Oh, what's up with this bloody camera? There you go. Yeah, I was also saying, meta is the wrong word. I'm talking, I think, more modern. Like, maybe the word, or maybe TikTok humor, I'd say? Either way, I'm not a fan of it. But at the same time, I'm not really going around to, like, stamp on his face or anything, like, you know, make the video more for me, because I'm fine with what I make. And yay, we're now above ground and we fit. German train soon, or more Central Europe. Today we're focusing on, like, the underground and, like, some other meme machines, so... I was asking. so no European ones. I'm afraid, not today. See you later, Lucas. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for coming along tonight. So he has more meme culture, whereas yours is internet 1.0 and 2.0. Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it. There are some memes in nowadays which do get a chuckle out of me, but it's not so much that it's a good meme, it's just like the humor works for me. I'm trying to think, what is a modern meme which I like? I don't know. That's a good question. TikTok humor is somewhat inexistent. Yeah, that's why I was a bit hesitant to describe it as that. But meme culture is a better way to describe it. Slight leaves. Yeah, I mean, I used to do the funny, you know, it's funny because it's loud thing, but I've gone over ear rape jokes. They're not really that funny. I mean, there are. I now use it very sparingly. So when I was doing the round 2 for the 458, and we're gonna undershoot this platform again. Oh, look at that! That's actually, look at that texture of the sign. It actually looks legit. Alright, that's cool. As I was saying, yeah, so, with, the ear rape jokes, Crazy Shark, I use them sparingly. For, like, like, as I was saying, so for the, 458-4, the reason why I did the loud door sound is that opportunity gave it to me. Like, that opportunity gave it to me myself. Like, because, oh man, when I was departing the train at Putney, and I'm really sorry that I'm wording this so poorly. When I got off the train at Putney, it was loud. I hated how loud it was. And I went, oh, so they haven't fixed that. I'm definitely going to punish people with that. But that was the one joke. And even then, the last time I did a joke like that was with the Pacer one. And that was with the Pacer brakes, because everybody, you know, the Pacer brakes are stupidly loud. That was a funny joke. 458 lines. So yeah, that's the thing. I try and use those kinds of jokes sparingly, whereas with Yowie, he uses it, for lack of a better way of wording it, like a deck of cards that he could just... A wild card is the word I'm looking for. He will just use it as it, from what I've seen, like, no matter what. And I don't really find that funny. So, for example, in one of the jokes he did in Yowie News, it did have, let's see, I can't even remember the jokes. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, wow, that's a... Oh! I thought we were going to overrun that. Oh, this time we actually stopped at the stopping marker. Congratulations, game. I'm going to screenshot that. With the right button. What news? Yowie News, that's what I meant to say. And hello, first day breaker. Pigeon is big. Hmm? What do you mean, pigeon is big? There is no pigeon on this save. In fact, I don't even think there's a single pigeon scenery object on this route. Which is obviously weird, but, you know, save precious memory. Yeah. But as I was saying earlier, so before I got distracted, for me, Crazy Shark, the way I do humor is, does the joke make me laugh, or can I see the humor out of it? Yes, add it. Maybe have a think about it and then come back to it. No, don't add it. That's basically how I work. Oh, and if you're going away, then see you later, William. Thanks for coming along. And that's why the jokes don't really have, like, they don't really cater to, like, the youngest of the audience, who would be more into Yowie's humour, which is fine. That's kids. Oh no, what a nightmare. It's really bugging me how all the Northern Line's AI have the headlights, the tail lights on. That's so wrong. Oh. Well, we're not too far from our terminus. Yeah, I don't think he used I don't think he used that joke. Yeah, I don't remember the ear rape ones. What happened to your arm in the 458? What do you mean, what happened to it? My arm is the same as it has been. Nothing's wrong with it. I didn't have a cast or anything, if that's what you're asking. No, I'm good. My arm's fine. If you're wondering about all the scars, those are keloid scars because, well, when I went to a country called Tenerife, and in Tenerife there are these things called mosquitoes. and my body cannot heal from mosquito bites. And when I say I went, I mean we're talking 20 years ago. So they aren't healing. They're not getting off my body unless I remove them. Oh, don't! Oh, it's nothing major. It's fine. Unless you're going around licking people's arms, which, incidentally, if that is the case, you got another problem sorting out. Then it's fine. It is not contagious. It is not harmful in any way. I can barely even feel them. Personally, I found some of the jokes in the most recent Now news to be more funny than not. But some jokes felt really unnecessary. Well, I barely remember the episode, which again should probably tell you how well the jokes stick with me. So, give me one example of one that you felt was unnecessary. Just to enlighten me. What kind of... Well, those look like some very old vehicles running there. Hang on a second. Okay, well... Piccadilly? Hey? That's an interesting station name. I haven't heard of that one before. Okay, well, I could probably believe some of these vehicles more than others. Maybe probably not that one, and definitely not that. Almost approaching Edgware. And once we've done that, we will then drive another one. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough then. Yeah, mosquito. I hate mosquitoes so much. I need to rewatch the video again because I run on 5 bytes of memory. No, fair enough then. Don't force yourself to jump in and find out. I'm really impressed with this AI driving physics in Open Rail. I'm really impressed with it. It drives. It drives like a real train driver does. Well, mostly. Look at that whip. Well, now we're just giving people ear rape. Look, a slow approach to the signal. This is incredible. Oh, so good. The only joke I tend to remember is in the BCC review when he said, haha, here, big funny, because there was a cow asset in a driveway. I don't know why it stuck with me so much. Fair enough. Also, another fast approach. Bumpy. Another week, another announcement that Northern once again won't be operating West Side services. Aww, what a shame. Alright. And we're at the end. Cock. open the doors on the wrong side again. There we go. Well, that's the journey. So, we've now reached the end. We don't need a briefing because it doesn't. You can't even see it. No big deal. So now that we've done this, now we can drive another route. So this route was another one. I have archived from the old laptop. It's the South Devon Main Line, which I believe. Let me double check and make sure it's. Let me just check the track viewer quickly to see what it offers before I jump in. So select route South Devon Main Line. Oh my goodness, that's all right. So with this, you get Exeter to Plymouth as well as Exmouth as well. So that's kind of nice. Well, I say that, but yeah. So, well, I'll explain about this route in a second. Let me just reply to here. So, have you expanded on your game idea anymore? Yeah, I have been doing more expanding. I need to write them down, like all of my ideas. In a proper PDF document or a Google Docs, so I can share it with a friend for some extra advice. I've also come up with some I've been brainstorming some fantastic ideas. I'm definitely going to do if I ever make the game, but it's just been sort of in the back of my head. Yeah, a beat sheet. I guess that's very appropriate considering the main character, Molten. It's okay. I say a video game. It's like a game idea proposal thingy, whatever. I don't know if I want to explain the game again because I nearly died of embarrassment the last time I was talking about it. Joninator can feel free to give a rough overview if you really want to, but I think let's just focus on the South Devon Main Line route I'm going to showcase you. So, we shall drive with a Class 1... Let's see, what train shall we drive? Where is my... I think I have the cross-country HST. Although the sounds of it are a bit crap, I do like me cross countries. I miss the HSD, the cross country HSD. So where are you, my beautiful baby biscuit? There you are. Start from Exeter to Davids to. Did cross country ever go to Plymouth? I mean Paignton. I'm gonna go to Plymouth anyway. I'll drive as much as I can bother. Besides, we're not gonna do the whole journey for reasons you will find fairly obvious. So, this was the route that I spent the whole day trying to download. And as you can probably see by those pictures, yeah. Now, I have booted up this route just to make sure that it works, but I haven't looked around. Oh my goodness. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Exeter St David's. And I've just realised this route is not compatible with super elevation. So bear with me for a second. Let me disable that. Give me a second, I need to disable the super elevation, otherwise the track's gonna get balked. Let's try that again. Let me put it to heading to Paignton. Oh, SPAD detected. No, now I'm gonna now I have to write out an RT3185 form. No! Aha! Not anymore! Aha! No SPAD this time, Mr. Lubba Lubba. So, yeah, here we are. Welcome to Exodus and David's. Viewers. Right, well, let's see how this route goes, because I haven't, excuse me, driven this for ages. I think I drove on this route once, and then I never drove it again. Or maybe no, I drove on it a few times. What 43 is on the back? I think it's 301. Yeah, it's 301. I can't remember which HST, which ones I have photos of. Right. Just flesh the story out on there so everything makes sense with what happens to it. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I'll definitely do that with the game idea, because I think I have the story mostly fleshed out. Like the basic plot elements. And like other things here and there. I was considering of going on it the last days of operation, but I got caught up with other stuff, so I wasn't able to. Sadly. It was a very bouncy HST, look at that. Okay, actually not that bouncy. Now it's a bouncy lad. There we go. Bouncy, bouncy. I can hear the squeak in my head. There we are. And I just realised this is the wrong formation. Oh, what the? Is that an ALX 400? My beloved. And it's actually in the area. Well, the paint and talk. Okay, well, you know, you can believe this. Oh, look at that. Stagecoach in Devon. Very low res, but hey, that's cute. I approve. I thought this was supposed to be the modern version. Millennium Loin better. Oh God, that's a tongue twister for me. I can't say that. Millennium. There we go. Millennium Loin better. Millennium Lowline, or Lowlander, I think is the one you're referring to, right? Shame it doesn't have a passenger view. Also, since this route sucks ass, I'm just going to go full speed. You can't derail in open rail, so what's the point? No, the loin is the trident one. Oh! Oh, okay, fair enough then. Ocean. Also, gotta love this very nice track work. Oh, I don't think I remembered the low line. Okay, fair enough then. Alright, I'll go a little bit slower, because I can't believe this track worked for the rest of my life. Oh, the coach formation annoys me! And this track work annoys me. How did I stomach this route? Was it why? Yeah. How do you feel about East-West Rail? Oh, I think East-West Rail is fantastic as ideas go. And it was built by someone with some degree of competency because it has a line speed of 100 miles an hour. Woo! That's fantastic. Wilmslow will finally have a good train station? Even better. They no longer have to be at the mercy of Arriva. Well, I say that, Chiltern Railways. Okay, they have an alternative option to get into Milton Keynes. That's fantastic. It's just a shame that Chiltern don't have enough trains to run the service. My mum was calling for the last 3 minutes. What's the discussion about? Oh, we were just talking about East-West Rail, and East-West Rail, because, East-West Rail is fantastic. At least I think about it. Apparently we're going left. No, we're not. Thank you. We are not serving Dulwich Warren. Why is that a manual switch? Why are we being put on the... Oh, never mind. I thought we were going to be put on the other line. Yeah, I do agree that it should be electrified, but, you know, one, that costs money, which, good luck on that. And two, it's at least got electrification provision, I think? Unless someone wants to correct me. Oh my goodness, this looks so bad. Here we are at Dulwich. Ah. Yeah, that probably would not work, Spicy Pepper. And yeah, 100 miles an hour, you can't spend more than that outside of the M25, yeah. Yeah, go electrify another line like, oh, I don't know, the North Downs line. If they put third rail on the North Downs line, it would solve so many problems. You could have Electrostar. Well, I mean, I hate the 387s, but they would be better on that service than the 165s. Going from, you know, what's it called? Gatwick. They're proposing to extend the North Downs line, but with OHLE. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, electrifying. Well, that's just stupid. Well, then, so are we basically gonna tap into our inner North London line in the 1980s, where the train will be going back and forth between overhead wires and third rail? So, like third rail towards Third rail from Reading to Wokingham, then overhead wires to Ash, then third rail to Shalford Junction, then overhead wires to Reigate, then back to third rail to Reigate. If that is the case, that is so stupid. I mean, at that point, you might as well just get the Stadler Flirt bi-modes. Just get that and make it accept third rail. Well, why not? Actually, that would be a good idea. How much did the North London line change over in the olden days? Okay, let's see if I get this correct. You had Richmond to South Acton Central, then so you went to overhead wires to South at Acton Central, then third rail at where was it? Was it Camden Road? I think. Then it went to third rail at Camden Road. Then it was you raise it back up to overhead wires at Dalston Kingsland, and then third rail again at Stratford-ish, I think? I can't remember. No, it wasn't Stratford, it was a Hackney Wick. I think the reason with the North London line was a little bit more interesting. It was to save, it was to sort of balance the voltage, I think. And not overload the system. I think that's what the reason was. I'll need a double check. But it was in a driver's eye video. The Video 125, who did the video just before the North Woolwich branch got the sack. I have a feeling that the SWR diesel fleet would be replaced by 385 derivatives. I hope not. I think are we approaching Newton Abbot? We are. Let's try and stop at Newton Abbot and just say stuff this. Ooh. Didn't they only fix it once TfL took over because they were willing to pay for it? If that is the case, well, that's the one thing I've seen TfL willing to pay for. Yeah, they just probably collapse in on themselves. Again, another slightly sharp switch. Alright, come on, let's stop. Because then I have something else fun to show. If Spicy Pepper Sauce is here, still here, I might show something on the Dorset Coast equivalent route. Right, come on, slow down. I know we're late braking, or emergency brake, fine, whatever. You are still here. Fantastic. There we go. Print screen. Thank you. Alright. Stop that train. Stop this route. I was playing Warno in the background. No, that's fine, I just didn't know if you were in the chat or not. Don't feel bad. You know, how dare you not interact every 4.8 seconds. Don't worry. So, I'm going to show you another train I managed to archive from the game. From my laptop. So where is it? It's under L. The signal was obscured. Oh yeah. No, it wasn't, Jonator. You're lying. The signal was perfectly fine to see. I don't know why it would make you feel like that. In fact, there was a banner repeater, but before the save loaded, before this route loaded, a Category 5 hurricane went through the entirety of the South Devon banks and completely removed all banner repeaters, some of the scenery, even ground textures. Goodness me, what is it with these people? How could you not realise? So, let's pick a different route. That will also help. So, the South, Dorset Coast. Right, Dorset Coast. Can I start from... Where can we start from? Trying to find this stupid. I'll start from Shepperton for this example, then I'll show you something else. So, one of the trains I found was one of the earliest pieces of it came with London to Brighton Express, which was one of the earliest payware routes for MSTS. And the train that I have is, well, I want you to guess what the train is from the cab alone, okay? I'm going to mute the game audio very quickly because it will cheat. It might give it away. But I want to see if you can guess what this train is from just the cab, okay? Now, granted, this is a bit old. So it's not like the, just make sure I'm even going to mute on me. So it is a bit old. I've muted the audio because it will give it away. I will let you look left and right. So, okay, I'm seeing 455, 321, 319. You're thinking in a good ballpark. 482? Are you sure you think this is a 482? Come on, think about this. Think about it for a second. Do you know what the 482 was? It wasn't shaped like a square, that's for sure. Again, I'll look left and right. Right, 455, 321, 319, 455, 313. So you're thinking in a sort of good ballpark. However, if I unmute the audio, bear with me. There's your clue. Aha. Plot twist, it's actually an MPV. There you go. Now, I will correct, you control alt to leave. What the hell? What are these? What the hell? What? First of all, what are these humans? I know this is 2002, but what are these things? What are they? Are they supposed to be? What? Who dropped chess pieces on the track? The Thomas. No, these are worse than the Thomas. I disagree. This is far worse than the Thomas people. Because they're at least all different. Oh, the chess pieces, I guess they had to move to Hagley. Go, behave, you dumb camera. Alright. Yeah, they have the charm as well, that too. I want to just see, do these people move with me? I feel like they're gonna move. If we just start moving. Oh, come on, am I in forward? Yeah, I'm in forward. Oh yeah, obviously the horn's a bit off. Come on. Looks like a Brio carrier. Oh, I haven't seen Brio stuff since 1847, man. Move! Move! Okay, well, I guess the chess pieces have... Well, it does say stop, so maybe I selected the wrong one. Let's try something else. Let's try that again. Goodness me. I picked the wrong... Oh, okay. I can't start from Ash because it's not a path that's an option. But I will pick another station, which is, again, 100% accurate for... where is it? Let's start from... Winter and Eaton Riverside. How about that? We can start from there. And we'll make it autumn, because, again, we are using the quick scoper. The leaf quick scoper. Alright, this time I've selected the one which doesn't have the people behind me. There we are. So, okay. Now, there are people who will say that Windsor and Eaton Riverside is on a curve. But these people are obviously liars. I don't know what they're talking about. This is a very accurate Windsor and Eaton. And look at that high resolution. Windsor Castle. Oh, no, sadly no flat. Oh my goodness. I could see the edge of it. I could see the edge of the cow. Okay, yeah. It's only a model. Shut up. I love how the cab is obviously taken from another train. Yeah, it's nicked from the 319, which is not good. There is a 458 which I can show you afterwards. I think I have the -0 and I think I have the -5, but it doesn't work because I haven't installed it properly. So, let me release the brakes. Okay. Oh, saying rail track on it is interesting. Yeah, it's showing its age. Sadly, there aren't any effects of the spraying effects, but I think, you know, yeah, that's certainly not, you know, beyond it. Yeah, maybe they might try to model the castle and then they said, stuff this, just get a decal, mate. Now, I'm not going to drive this that far. I'm only going to drive it a little bit, okay? Now, the reason why I'm only going to drive it here, I'm going to drive up to 20 miles an hour. And I'm going to place the emergency brakes on, okay? And now, with the emergency brake on, the throttle off, I'm going to go to the toilet. And when I come back from going to the toilet, this train will not have stopped. Bear with. Back. And as predicted, I even had time to wash my hands as well. Yeah, you could say these are rail track emergency brakes. But we are slowing down, look. 11.9, 8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5. So we are slowing down by definition. Also, what Southwest trains do we have here? We got... So, here's the best way to describe what Southwest trains you have in MSTS. Go on Southwest Trains' fleet and look at everything before the 405, before the 707. And, yeah, that's your answer. Pretty much everything. I don't think we'll reach that yet. But we might reach that level. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we have the 4 SIGs as well. There's no loco brake to even use. Emergency braking from top speed would... that will take... that's worthy of a whole... Ooh. That gives me a good idea. Hang on a second. I like that. No. I've just realised, because I can speed up the game, we could try... Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Right, let me start from somewhere else. We'll start from... Where else can we start from? I was about to start from Salisbury, but that would be a bit too dark. So, let's... Because of the adhesion crash that happened because they didn't do the adhesion, so... Let's start from Chessington. No, not Chessington. Where? Do it. Nah. What about... Where else? Start from Waterloo. Oh, that's a good idea. Alright, what about Waterloo then? Where's Waterloo? Waterloo... No, I'm not... Okay, okay, we don't have the 456. I've just remembered, we don't have the 456, but we have everything else except the 456. Because whilst we do have... Actually, no, we do have the 456, but it's crap. So, no thanks. Alright, we'll start from here. No, I was gonna do what Crazy Shark suggested to me, because I was gonna do this emergency braking from top speed and then see how long it takes to stop. 159 to Chessington South would be kind of funny. I'm not starting from Salisbury though. Oh, it was tempting though, but I am gonna start from Waterloo. So here's my idea. So, max speed. And then I'm gonna speed up. Made away in heaven. What the hell? I didn't even put the brakes on. What happened? Did I go too fast? Oh, for goodness. Let's try it again. I think I went too fast. And it's currently suffering from mental distress. Actually, it might have been wheel slip. Oh, you know what? Whilst I get this thing to behave, because it's clearly having a mental crisis. Look. I'll show you Waterloo. Actually, I can't. It won't let the camera won't go that far. I just remembered. Try again. Come on. What did I do wrong? I might have gone too quick. Alright, I'll look around Waterloo. There might be an earthquake. Or maybe it's, you know, rail track induced stress disorder. Alright, so Here is, well, we have the W.H. Smith, Empire, Burger King, and a couple of Evening Standards. Dixon's, if anyone remembers that. Here's what Waterloo is. And we do have the international terminal. I do not remember this version of London Water Closet. Not many people do. Sorry if I was going a bit quick. There we are. That's a sexy looking building model. Yep, I still remember you got 5 house points. Right, let's try the strategy again. So, this time we'll go fast. And we'll speed up to 750%. Now let's get to top speed. Okay, so 30 miles an hour seems to be its top speed in this. It won't go any faster than 30 miles an hour. The game is sped up before anybody asks. And we're already slowing down. So what if I just put the emergency brake on now? Now let's see how long it takes to stop. Will we get past the signal? No. Either way, it's crap. The MPV in this game is crap, but it's your only option. Right, now let's drive... let's think. We've got another half an hour before I want to probably sod off and do more NIMBY Rails in my private time. So let's. There was a train I installed that I wanted to show, but I forgot about. What was it? I'm really annoyed. I swear there was one more train I was like, oh, I've got to show this in the stream. Because, there was... I reinstalled the Docklands. The Docklands Light Railway trains. Okay, not the route. There is no DLR route, but the trains do exist. In NIMBY Rails, and I'll drive. We'll drive them. We'll start from Chessington, as long as the game doesn't crash. Hopefully not. Yeah, I remember when Eurostar went to Waterloo. I was chatting about it with my friend earlier. When do you even plan another live stream anytime soon? I do them semi-regularly, so, well, regular is the wrong way to word it. It's a I don't have a sort of, schedule, but I usually, at the moment, I'm doing it every few days, depending on how I feel. But I will announce it, with some hours in advance, as well as announcing it on my Blue Sky. Right, so, here is the DLR. Now, it doesn't have like a proper cab control, they're invisible. And I've swapped the sounds up to something I prefer. Well, no, not even prefer, just something different. It looks cursed. Well, you know, maybe this is like a planned extension for the DLR. Can I open the doors? Yes, I can. I think I'm using the sounds from... That... I can't remember what the sounds are from. Oh, how do you drive it? You drive it like a normal train in this game. Just the controls are just invisible. All right. Well, that's what you should be doing if it moves. Oh. I've given it different sounds before when people ask. But with vibration level 3, I can do it like, I can... Look at that! That's the normal bounciness of the DLR. Hey, come on, look at that! Normal DLR bounciness right there. Very accurate. Come on. Oh, I think it's like an overspeed bell. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that does, yeah, that does, I think the, Paris Metro door sounds, yeah, it did remind me of the Paris Metro door, yeah. Yeah, definitely pace the suspension. What were the original sounds for the DLR? Well, for this, it didn't really have any sounds worth... It, like, had a basic, droning sound, but it wasn't even basic. It was, like, crap. It was a horrible sound. Yeah, I don't know what these sounds are. I'm really confused. What is this train? Right, I got German time, so it's about 22 now, so I might head off, leave. Alright then, thanks for off the rails and bits. Nice to see you come along. So thanks for coming, and hope you have a nice evening and a nice night. So when does the bell sound? Yeah, okay. Oh, when you go above 45 miles an hour, got it, okay. That's the previous thing to the DLR South, though. Now it runs in the Frankfurt track. I don't know. I'm not too sure, because the P88, the P86 sounds different. Right. Some dingleberry is saying TFL should scrap the over 60 passes because 20% of people are using it do so for work. Well, blame the government for punishing people for getting old. That imbecile. I do like the old strap livery. Was very keen to make it for my B90 mod. Yeah, I appreciate you making that. I miss the old strap livery too. It's a very cool looking livery. Alright, Tolworth. Fun fact, Tolworth was the area I was originally going to live before my mum had... Well, before my mum had me, this was the area my mum was planning on living in Tolworth. But she got outbidded. DLR is such a non-train sim thing to have in a train sim. It's like a train ride sim. You're right at that point. But I don't know what these sounds are. I'm so confused. You know, I'm going to open up the train sim directory and find out what these sounds are with any clue. So, consist train sim DLR, Docklands Railway, sound. Apparently, it's from the F-79. It says F-79. Let's see if I can sort of BVG. I think that's the Berlin subway. So, BVG Class F. So, apparently, I took the sounds from this thing, which I'll link in the chat box. So I must have installed one previously and then used the sounds from that. I don't know why, but I like how it sounds. So I'll keep quiet, but you can listen. Plus, I just love how stupidly bumpy it is as well. That is, again, perfect to the DLR. Oh, there's nothing to look at. Oh, look at that! It's the old iPod. Look at that, the chunky one. Wow. Oh, this one's playing a video. Oh, behave. I really should go to to Berlin in the future. I think there'll be some interesting things to see. I never had an iPod. I wasn't rich enough or in that group to have one. But I do miss the iPod. There was a coolness to it. Alright. Magnet brakes. Oh, look at that. I love how it just bounces like it's raving. Look at it. Look at the poor thing. It's like it's got Parkinson's. If you see that something that doesn't look right, point out of the window. Wait, that's not right. No, of course it isn't. Well, I guess it depends where you live. I wonder how good the emergency brakes are on this thing. Well, I'm curious. Once we get to... Okay, don't be too harsh on the textures for something that came out in the early 2000s, man. Come on. Let's see how good the emergency brake thing is on this. not too bad. Obviously, it doesn't like having to stop that quickly, because look at the poor thing. Mummy, I'm scared. Oh. Alright, well, let's take a look at one more train and then we'll probably end tonight's stream. Yeah, it's got... Look, I described it as having Parkinson's, the spicy pepper sauces. It's vibrating like that, but vibrator will also work as well. Right, let's take a look at one more. One more train of high quality. Of course. How about this? I completely... You know what? Let's see if we can do this one. So, let me open up... So, we're going to open up the European Barn, London to Brighton thingy. You know, the London South Coast. We can't start at Gatwick, but we can start from London. So, we're going to start from Victoria. And... not drive all the way, but... Well, we could if we speed it up. But I've got... So last time remember we drove at the Gatwick Express 460, which had a very, spinny one? We've got a train that won't spin, but I think you will say the qualities are... let's just say it's an interesting quality, modelling and texture-wise. Is there a 319 which you could use? We could use a 319... in a bit. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to install the cab on this thing. No matter, we don't need the cab. Cab's for suckers. So here's our Class 73. With the quickest horn ever. And... Oh, look, it's my NIMBY mod. Oh, look at that. Look at that, everybody. Look at that Class 489. With its amazing sounds there. Listen to that. Listen to that compressor noise. That sound is engraved into my brain. So let's start driving. Love the green texture on the front. Yeah, hang on. There you go. Oh, no cab view. Do we have a passenger view? No, we don't have a passenger view. You know what? As much as I mock this, I do miss when the Gatwick Express actually felt like a Gatwick Express service. Because nowadays, it doesn't feel anything like that. It's just, you know, garbage. Yeah, just ignore it digesting the buffers. It was hungry. Look at that. That's the face of someone who hasn't eaten since they were in the prisoner of war camp. Look at that. Can I stick my head out? Okay, oh, that's the wrong cab. Oh. Okay, I guess I can't stick my head out of the cab of the 73. Why? Yeah, the Gatwick Express is just a slightly faster southern service. Especially since it goes to Brighton. Which I always found that so confusing at that point. The Heathrow Express doesn't go to Oxford. which means you get a whole bunch of passengers who are riding the Gatwick Express who aren't going to Gatwick. It doesn't go to Oxford, that attitude. True. Alright, well, we can cheat, so Maiden in heaven, let's speed. We'll just go as fast as we want. Stuff this. Imagine that, 90 mile an hour passing through Clapham Junction with the Délice de France. Man, imagine if the Gatwick Express was this quick. That would be fantastic. I keep forgetting that there is no cab fuel in this. Let's see if we can speed things up a little bit more. Yeah, I think I sort of remember Délice de France. Délice, yeah, I sort of remember it, but not as much, not that much. Oh, look at that! We're breaking the third rail speed record. Eat your heart out, class 442. Well, I guess we should start slowing down. Oh, here's East Croydon. Extremely accurate. You know what? In a way, I sort of missed the 460 as well, because there was like a coolness of it. But now, or even with the 442, there was a coolness of, yeah, I'm riding the Gatwick Express, but at least I get to ride a 442. Now, you just ride a free. You either have an Electrostar or a Desiro City. And if you're starting from Victoria, you have an Electrostar or an Electrostar. And what? Look how low the platforms are here. Look at that. I know South Croydon is a bit crap, but that's Belgian level low. Look at that. It's not that bad here. Breaking the speed record whilst the loco body was detaching. Okay, they don't use Gatwick Express's, no, they don't use the 700 on the Gatwick Express. I was more talking about what trains you'll get on the, when going from London to Gatwick. I should have clarified, sorry. Why are you living up when you missed the 460? Well, this Pearly Oaks gets a better point. Oh, I hate this camera. Yeah, at least Pearly Oaks gets a better platform. Besides, I would rather ride a 460 than the 387. It looks cooler, and I think it had better seats, and it's first class. Actually looks like first class instead of it being, oh, dude. What if we make first class, man? Yeah, man. Let's add first class. Yeah, man. First class is amazing, man. Don't let Cobalt hear that. Cobalt's probably too busy clocking off at Stansted to hear me, so thank goodness for that. There's a reason baggage coaches don't really exist anymore, and there's also a reason why the 458s were limited to 75. Something SWR seems to have forgotten. Yeah, you know, you win some, you lose some. Look at that! Bouncy castle, everybody! Yay! Bouncy castle! Also, rip your coffee. I found it hilarious how they were successfully sued for ripping people off with the... Wait, really? They got sued for that? Oh, hell yeah! I'm gonna Google this. Hang on. Okay, yeah, I can see it, like, well, so, where was this from? So, they were sued 73 million. The lawsuit was over allegations, that more than 3 million passengers were routinely charged. Yeah. Fantastic. That's excellent. Yeah, they need to justify, that, the tunnel doesn't start that early. Oh, whatever. Yeah, they, that was the thing with all previous Gatwick Express trains. The 73 that we have here, the 460, and the 442, the first class looked substantially different from standard. The seats were different colour, at least the seats were different colour, and you had 2+1 seating. Whereas the 387, they just, you know, they basically got crayon and said first on an antimacassar and then new train. New first class. Sorry. Love the toddler logic. If it's a different colour, it's a different thing. Well, it works, does it? Does it not? Everybody associates different colours with different things. I wouldn't even call that like a toddler problem. Like a toddler sort of thing. It works. Yeah, I always found it odd how they do that, but I guess they just really want to maximise the space. And plus, they like money. Also love how we're almost doing 120 miles an hour. I bet if a Class 73 was doing 120, the entire traction motors would be on fire. Standard during off-peak in quieter times, it would be better to keep first class. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about, Duto. Also, hello, welcome along. Oh, that's a bit of a steep incline. .4%. Yeah, very legitimate. No, communist first class for the win. Oh, that's a very weird way to describe it. Communist first class. Alright, come on. That motorbike rider is still going after 2 hours. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, not anymore. No, he's remembering to bounce. Alright, okay, let's actually try and stop at Gatwick. We probably won't, but let's just do it for the lols. Let's try and stop. Yeah, he's tweaking, he needs more. You got any more I need more of the stuff, man, please! I need it! Give me more drugs, man! We are probably not going to make it stopping at Gatwick, but I want to try, just for laughs. Emergency brake. Yeah, oh, what a shock. Sorry, your Gatwick Express has decided it wants to go to anywhere but Gatwick. Nice one. Yeah, I wasn't focusing on the speed. And this one again has this one seems to have dairy lead brakes as well, so bummer. Granted, we are actually slowing down, so it's not as bad as the MPV. I don't even think we'll make it to 3 bridges. But look at that. At least our driver's a happy chap. He's got a 3D model this time. Hey, look at that. He's missing his neck, but you know, yeah, sacrifices must be made. Well, excuse me. Yeah, who needs Gatwick anyway? Yeah, they should have removed first class. I would argue that this is that he has a perfect circle. Well, actually, not a perfect circle. No, almost. I thought I installed the 73 cab earlier, but maybe I guess I didn't. Alright then, well, I think that'll be it for tonight. Next time I do an Open Rails stream, I probably will showcase the Victoria line first, as long as I remember to do that. But I think this should be it for tonight. It's getting late, I want something to eat, and I want to get some sleep as well. And I'm so sick of these yobbos on the bikes. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for coming on to tonight's stream. Oh yeah, by the way, spicy pepper sauce. I'm probably going to be working on another NIMBY Rails thing, station pack thingy, you know, which may or may not have something to do with the Houston one I first posted. So keep an eye on that. Yeah, so thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. Nice, thanks for the stream, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.